says we're live on there.
Let me see if it was this button.
There it is. All right.
There you
We're
go.
live on there. All right, cool.
Well, buddy, I don't recall how I did that. I guess it's just gonna say Blind Grinds Live. I guess that's where we are right now.
Yeah. All right, let me get that one set up.
Yeah.
Are we live yet?
I want to say so.
Yeah, we are. Yep. All right, cool. Let's see.
You. So we're rocking and rolling right now, ain't we?
Yeah, we're good. Marla's.
Marla's
Hey,
on.
Marla's on there. Hey,
Marla,
Marla.
Edis, Marla, appreciate the support. We were just getting our technological issues in line with our mental issues, but we got it squared away.
And for anybody who wants to know, we're also live on TikTok. Blind Grind on TikTok. We're there as well.
We're coming at y'all from all angles, man. We're attacking this thing. We're gonna find a solution, and we're all gonna do it together. So if anybody's new to live, we can communicate and interact with one another. You guys can give feedback, comment. We'll be able to see it, and we'll be able to interact with one another and make this literally a live session, not just a couple old Pavlovian dogs up here trying to spread the message.
If you comment, we'll see your comments. I can comment back as we're going. So feel free to join in and join the conversation because we'd love to hear from anybody watching.
And if anybody knows how to blast it, share it, man. Share it to your people. Let's get on here and share some experience, strength, and hope with one another, recovering from any kind of addictive behaviors and self-destructive behaviors. It's kind of our mission.
I mean, we love the meetings. We just got back from a meeting, and but to get on here and reach as many people as possible. I mean, that's just. I mean, what a community, what a fellowship when you got everybody,
Yeah, man.
everybody that wants to listen can listen.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys' support, man. What did they say? A price had to be paid to receive and keep this gift. We've got to give back what's been so freely given to us. So that's what we're going to get on here and try to do. I know it's a little early, but we wanted to make sure we were set up and ready to rock by 2 o'clock. What time is it anyway, you reckon?
We're at 1:20 right now.
1:20?
1:20.
Live stream?
Yeah, we're on live stream right now. So, if anybody's just now joining us, I'm Chris and this is Cutter.
How you doing?
How y'all doing today? Hopefully you're sober and you're not suffering. As me and Cutter were riding home in this Uber a little bit ago from the meeting, I was talking to my sponsor on the phone and, texting back and forth with him and someone else in recovery. And I realized that when I introduced myself as Chris, I'm an addict and I'm an alcoholic, right? And say that I'm suffering from this disease of addiction, I realized that I ain't suffering today. You know, the suffering has ended. And it's only by the grace of God and putting in some work and dealing with folks like y'all. So that's what we're doing.
Are you guys streaming on?
TikTok and YouTube.
Yep.
Okay. Where can I-
TikTok and you Blind Grind.
Blind Grind.
Okay.
So does any of our fans or followers out there have any topics, issues, or anything that's maybe they're hitting a wall in their recovery and they're trying to figure out what the deal is with overcoming it? We got anybody out there with some action? I know at least a couple of y'all's got something going on. And I'm not sure, when my homegirl used to go live on TikTok, she said that the viewer numbers aren't exactly accurate immediately. Like it, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
algorithm is kind of slow sometimes to show. So we may have more people out here trying to.
Hey, it's possible, and we're on 2 different platforms as well. So I got them both pulled up here and keeping an eye out for comments. But in the meantime, We can talk a little bit about ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we can introduce ourselves. You go first.
I'm Cutter. I'm originally from Chicago. I'm actually new here into Lexington. Just a couple months. I used to visit here all the time when my mom worked here. She worked here for 25 years, and I would come and visit. I love Lexington. This is a great community. This is a great community to come get well. I came here specifically to get well. It's why I'm here, and so far so good.
Yeah, there's an excellent recovery scene in Lexington, especially pre-COVID. Since COVID happened and all this stuff online, similar to what we're doing here today. The action out in the streets ain't quite what it used to be, but it's still an excellent recovery scene for anybody that may be looking for somewhere to recover. But I'm Chris. I'm an alcoholic, primarily. Initially, the first thing I was ever really addicted to that gave me that first deep breath of air I ever breathed in my life was alcohol. Drugs came a little later and was a lot harder on me, if you will. But just an addictive personality in general. The substances aren't the issue with me. It's the trying to fill the void with something, It was very challenging without any kind of God conscious as a child, other than a man, a human, for me to do that by myself. So that's why me and Cutter stick together. We got a couple other guys that were like, thick as thieves when it comes to staying sober, and we play catch with vibes and our energy. We're allowed to be sober today. The stay of execution today. That's good enough for me, man.
Yeah, and I gotta say, this time around, the spiritual aspect of everything is just so much more clear in my mind this time around. I've been through the program before. I was clean for 2.5 years, but what I learned this time around was I was just leading up to the longest run of my life, which was 10 years before I walked through the doors this time. And yeah, it's the spiritual healing that's taking place inside of me that is it's literally changing my mindset and changing the way I think and the way I feel and the way I interact. And they talk about spiritual awakening, and some people may have that one spiritual awakening, that one aha moment where everything's clear. I've been having little ones all along the way that just kind of it's another brick in the layers, building up the foundation that gets me to a more spiritually awakened state. Meditation helps immensely with that. I meditate daily. Every day I wake up and I meditate before I start my day, and I meditate before I go to bed. I get a good night's sleep, and it's amazing how just even those two little 10-minute exercises in your day can completely change the way you face the day.
And it little by little, as I began using substances, abusing substances, getting high, it was fun. It starts out fun, then it's fun with problems, then it's just problems. And slowly but surely, I removed from me every single moral and value that I had been raised with. I knew better, right? But it happened so slowly over a period of time that by the time I realized it was too late. It had me. And the statement in this literature that says, I have never seen one single case recovered that to the extent in which you suffer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell, for lack of better words. And it burns in my brain, right? I can't do it alone. I've tried to figure out how I can drink and beat it and do drugs.
I still catch myself trying to think my way through this, and I get caught up in my own head and like, man, what can I do right now to do this and slow down, stop, think, because it's not about that. It's not about thinking your way through this. You can't think your way through the program. It's something that's going to be with you for the rest of your life, and as hard as that may be to hear to some people, we are addicts, we are alcoholics, and we are going to be that way for the rest of our lives. And it's up to us to maintain that spirituality day day to day to day to day to combat that. And as you get more time under your belt and you get more 24 hours behind you, it gets easier. It gets easier, and you don't outthink yourself. But you know, we're just one mistake away, or one bad moment away from hitting the road again and taking a run that we may not come back from.
Because if you think about it from a realistic point of view, and you know, most of the people that I know that are addicts and alcoholics they're the smartest motherfucker in the room, and that's what we think. I'm so goddamn smart, I'm gonna figure this shit out, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And we outsmart ourselves right into the grave. When the truth is we don't know shit, and we need help with our thought processes. But we practiced over the course of however many years. Mine started, I mean, I'd say 20. I'm just going to give it a solid 20 of struggling with this shit, and thinking that I'm going to figure out how to beat it one day. And the invention of maintenance medicine helped me maintain for periods of time and get my shit together and stuff like that. But I was practicing. That's what the simplicity of this is all we were doing was practicing how to be experts at self-destructing, right? So now that we're trying to recover or I mean, I'm not suffering sitting here right now, or we wouldn't be doing this.
Absolutely.
We've got to practice every day to do the opposite thing, that equal opposite reaction, you know what I'm saying? And it's that simple. But we get out here, we don't want to take suggestions, we don't want to hear shit you have to say, or we smile in your face, it goes in one ear and out the other because we're the smartest motherfucker in the room, and who are you?
I think what one alcoholic said today at the meeting was genius when he said a lot of, you know, he came in here and he you know, said he was working the steps, and he said what he was an expert at working step 1 and then 6, 7, 8 through 12, you know.
Yeah. I admit I'm powerless. Now I want to help you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said, I'd read them off the wall. I worked them off the wall.
Worked them off the wall is what he said.
Not with a sponsor, not with any humility and genuine honesty. And that concept's easy too. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. That rigorous honesty.
Yeah.
People that are totally incapable of being honest with themselves.
And the thoroughly following our path. It's not looking at the wall and reading step 1. Oh yeah, I can say I'm an addict. I admit it. Da 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 da. Yeah, I believe in God. This, that, and the other thing. And it's not that. It's work. The first couple of months of sobriety and working the program, it's work, and you're gonna get out of it what you put in. And I know that's so cliche to say, but it's the truth. And when you let go enough to take the suggestions, it's not as hard as you built it up to be. It gets easier. I mean, that's just the only way that I can put it for myself. It gets easier.
It's almost like we're expecting it to be chaos, and when it gets easy, it's like this it works too good. Let's fuck it up.
Well, I mean, we lived chaotic lives every day for how long? You know, I've been an addict since I was 19 years old. Chaos every single day, every hour of every day, chaos. I was a very functional addict for a long time. I made good money. I owned businesses, a house, car, but internally it was chaos all the time. And now, I mean, I'm by no means recovered. I'm never going to be fully cured, but I'm not in my head anywhere near as much as I was even 4 months ago. It's calm in here now, and it's because of the suggestions that I've taken and the spirituality that I've gained through this program.
I feel like, and I'm just gonna keep it on me. And if it seems like we're giving you advice, telling you what you should be doing, it's not what we're meaning to do. We're sharing our experience, and it may come out and seem that way, but really what we're trying to do is just to share our experience, what we've been through, how we recovered from it, and how it may very well help you. I don't know.
Marla just said, made a comment. You got to remember that a suggestion is just a subtle command. That's genius, Marla. Thank you.
And then when you give me that subtle command, what do? I fucking do it, right? I don't talk back. I don't second guess it or try to manipulate it to be the easier, softer way. But I gotta just do what they ask, and it's that simple. But so you guys have gotten to know me and him a little bit. What time is it? About 2 now?
Now we're still at 1:30.
Is it that early?
Yeah, it's still pretty early. But that's all right. I could sit here for hours talking about this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for being able to share our experience, that's how we keep this gift, right? The price has to be paid. We've got to be of service to other addicts and alcoholics, primarily the newcomer. What's fifth tradition? Our primary purpose is to carry this message to the alcoholic who still suffers,
Yes, sir.
and that's what we're trying to do. We could not drink, just alter our minds in some way, shape, or form. You know, the substance, if we couldn't get one, the next best one would do. It's not, the substance is just a symptom. You know what I'm saying? Our condition is in here, and that's what we don't get caught up on the, man, I ain't got a year sober. Shit, boy, if we just stay sober today, we're doing fucking good. You hear me?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I'm at 90 days. I just hit my 90-day mark.
Come on.
And that's, I mean, to me, that's a milestone, and that's one that I went and got my chip. I got keep it in my pocket because that's 3 months that I don't want to lose over a second of stinking thinking, or a second of life not going my way, because life isn't going to go my way. Life is going to go God's way, and I'm just along for the ride. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think maybe what we could do here is maybe we could take a short little break, come back at 2:00 when we said we were going to get started. And in the meantime, if you guys want to share this and get the word out, spread the word so we can get a few more people hearing the message, then we can rejoin at 2:00. What do you think, Chris?
Sounds like a plan, big dog. Let's do it.
All right.
Y'all come back 2:00.
Yep.
Shit goes
2:00.
down.
2:00. Thanks, guys. Let's just leave it by.
Whoops.
Well, yeah, we'll fix that later.
Well, shut the YouTube one down because it makes a
Yep.
video.
Yep.